So this is the you're coming right out of your spawn right off the bat, right?
Yeah, right out of the command post. We were given the orders to protect the Demolition 2 squad. All they were supposed to do is just grab the missiles, bombs, and everything. They're the only ones allowed to touch the props.
Okay. Now, on your team, which is around you here, it's most of the Patriots.
Yes.
And there was 3 guys from another team called the Wolfpack that were on with you, right?
2 Wolfpack.
2 Wolfpack? Okay.
I believe. Yes. Yeah.
Well, there was 9 Patriots, or was there 10 Patriots?
I think there's 10 of us.
Okay, cool.
No.
12 overall we had. So this is my first time playing on this field to begin with.
Yeah.
I've never been here before. The drive out there was not bad at all. I took the back way. It was a nice ride. I got there in like 40, 45 minutes. Not too bad.
They should base on it, but look at them going up there.
Now, I guess the squad CO was asking you to go in to the field there?
Move left,
the command post, the commanders, they told us we had to go with them to protect them, but they just took right off without telling us to the other point, because I guess they got word that there was a bomb prop over in that small section there. So now we're moving out to the field so that when they come back, hopefully we'll have it secured enough that, because we also got a report that there's something out here.
Now, I know you kept mentioning this to me about all the lines that were across.
They were everywhere you can imagine. In the woods, everything, people tripping over them, decapitating themselves.
This is primarily a paintball field,
yes.
So that a lot of those lines were designated to different paintball fields.
Yeah. So you see CO Chip going into the helicopter. I was just following him right in. And you see that blue thing there, right there. And I was like, We were like stumped when we saw that. Like, wait, what?
That was actually the first missile out of how many that you found?
Out of 5.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, you couldn't take that, though.
Correct. Like, we were not allowed to touch it. Only the demolition crews were allowed to touch it. So, you can see there, demolition crews taking it. They had to put it in a certain holder, as you can see. That's how they had to transport it back and forth.
So, what was the objective of getting the missile? What did that give you?
The missiles gave us basically an advantage for the second round. So when we go to a different map, we could bomb certain buildings so we could take them.
Okay. And each building required like 1 missile, 2 missiles, 3 missiles, something like that?
I think there was like 2 smaller buildings out there. You needed 2 missiles for that. And I believe the castle was 3 missiles.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken.
Looked like a nice day, though, they had.
At first, it was like cloudy, overcast, and everything, but then you can see the sun start coming out. And it turned out to be a beautiful day until the end.
Sounds like it's got some really good wind there, too.
Oh, yeah. We had some really good wind. If I was sniping, then it would be a little tougher, but...
You guys want to check that boat? Go inside, check that boat.
Now, did you find another missile in this area?
No.
When you were looking?
No, we were told, well, you'll see it coming up. We got called on the radio of a different spot. But, yeah, we were just coming up here, containing to make sure the guys got back safely. And so, our demolition crew wouldn't be taken out.
Now, your objective was not to keep moving up, right?
Correct. We were just supposed to stay with the demolition crew, and that's it.
Now, there was supposed to be how many at this game?
Supposedly 290 people. It did not feel like it.
But you said some people had, requested refunds because they weren't coming to it, because they thought it was going to be raining.
Yeah, they thought it was going to be like a downpour or whatever, but, I overheard that from some of the people that work there. But it's true, I don't know.
Now, radio communication was key on this field, right?
Yes, because there was like 12 of us, but like we all talked about sticking together, but somehow we ended up splitting into 2 different teams.
What's that?
And I think it actually worked out for the best.
Okay. Now, looking right over that white barrel, is that a flag?
I believe so, because there was a red marking on top of the pole.
Right there. See where them 2 guys are on the left? That looks like a flag there.
There's like a red marker up on the pole.
Yeah.
The entire flag had to be in that red to count as a point.
Okay.
So if it was down a little bit, no point. It had to be fully up.
We're all back here. I believe so.
Is that Chip or is that somebody else?
That's a grinder.
Oh, okay. Now, you had 2 medics on your team, correct?
Correct. A grinder and Slade. I think Slade was out in the woods with those guys. The grinder was out here with us.
So how do you think the medic portion of this worked out? Were you did it work pretty good, or?
I think it worked out really well. We had the strap. We each got a strap when we got there, when we signed in and everything. And the good thing was, like, we could keep the straps on us, or we could give them all to the medic, whatever we wanted to do. So we all kept them on us just in case. So at 1 point of the game, I had 2 straps on me. So, because
how could you get straps off you then that you were fully healed?
You had to go back to the command post with your squad to reset. So there was a point where we all went back because a lot of us had died.
Yeah.
So we just all went back, refreshed a little bit at command post, went over to command, and we went back out.
All right. To the line.
So they found another missile. That's why we're heading out of the compound. We're heading out of the field there.
So did the demo team find it, or just another team?
What I believe what happened was there was scout teams that went out 20 minutes before the game started, so they were allowed to go look for everything. I believe they're the ones who told command where it was, and then the demolition team told us where it was. So
who's that kind of person? Port 2 or?
We constantly looked at our maps and everything to try to pinpoint where it was. We were off a little bit at times, but pretty much we found them.
Demo 2 or over here, Demo 2.
Yeah, we got a report that there was something in this we call it a castle, which I don't think it is a castle. But we told them there was something in there, but we didn't. We looked all over and we couldn't find anything.
And at any time, did you pull any fire while you were doing this stuff?
No, the rest of our team was pretty high up there, so they were basically keeping the tan team at bay.
Roger that, roger that. We will move over to C3 and secure you, over. Nope. Shane has a major malfunction or something. If you have to go back to the car, I would. Yeah, he has to go all the way back.
Yeah, one of our guys' guns went down, so he had to go back and get his other one.
Well, I saw that in a later video he was using HBA, so you said he had an AEG to start?
I believe he did. I'm not 100% sure on that.
He's at C4, right? C3. Where we at for, Hi, I'm saying those. Sure. Oh, let's get behind that cover.
So I'm talking with our CO of the team. Right now we're going over maps.
Let's get behind cover. C3. All right, well, we were... Oh, that's all the way up there. That's almost...
It wasn't a distance from us.
No, we just... Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, that's C3. Yeah, it's on the other side of the map. Demo 2. Can you just right here? Yeah, demo 2 right here. All right.
So you guys actually found the missile then?
I think we found it, but I think maybe another squad found it. Well, I know we did find a second missile.
And it's another one of those blue rockets like before, right?
Those blue missiles, yeah. Like I say, it's our scout teams. They pinpointed a lot of stuff for us, which it really helped us in the long run.
Just falling apart.
Now, right now, you guys don't know exactly where the rocket is, or you do? No?
We were told it was up high, so I think they found it. Yep, right now they found it.
Right there.
So they found that one, and now we were told that there was another one nearby.
And was anybody pulling fire at this time?
I think we saw a lot of movement from the TAN team over that area, so those guys were keeping them at bay for us. We were only going to engage if we had to. Other than that, we were just going to sit back and let the demolition team.
You got that one? All right, let's move. Let's move up. Protect that. All right,
so we got word that there's another missile.
Shit, bring up Devil 2. Come back to where he went.
So, but now we're going up trying to find this third one. So we get eyes on it and we can cover it.
Where's the missile?
Right there where they are.
What, the orange thing?
Yes.
This thing?
Yeah, right there.
That's the missile?
Over.
Yeah, we were like a little confused because we were never shown any pictures or
Get
anything of what they
eyes on it.
were. So, we should have took the hint from the first one.
I don't
They were
know.
blue, but you never know. They could have been different colors.
That might be just a field marking there.
Yeah, that's what we were thinking because we found a lot of them around the field.
Get that! Try to get that building!
There's another orange line. And you'll see the missile laying down in between two dead trees.
Oh, was that it right there on the right?
Yeah, that
right
was
there.
it. Yep.
So where's Demo
Hey,
2?
Get back here.
They went back with the second rocket.
We got the missile right here.
Now we got the three. Now they're on their way back up. So now we're spreading out. We're actually pretty safe behind the missile. Like I think that's a good strategy. Don't stay in front of it. Stay behind it. Then you go do a little push up to go get it.
Now, there was no. You weren't pulling any fire at all during this time.
Yeah, we got no fire here.
But there was like a team ahead of you, right?
Yeah, there was a couple squads ahead of us.
So you guys were basically doing a lot of the objectives.
Yeah,
You were getting a lot of.
That's all that we're doing right now, objectives. But that's going to change pretty soon.
I do hear somebody firing,
Yeah,
but that's like probably up in the field.
I think it's in the woods.
Oh, okay.
This is right there in those logs. Alright, so I figure let's just
There's
stay
one of the
here.
guys from the Wolfpack.
Now this is the actual. He's the XO from the team called the Wolfpack, right?
Yeah,
Josie,
yeah. We all worked really well together. We had a great time together. Dead Man's Hand was there also.
Yeah.
They were on a separate squad, but we ran into them usually they're during a break or whatever.
It really sounds like you're pulling. Somebody's pulling a lot of fire ahead of you.
Yeah,
That loud noise. That's a friggin' propane cannon, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Like it was working for a bit, but then it stopped. But then later on, you'll see I'm like right next to it, and it goes off.
How you doing? I saw some movement out there, so. Yeah, I figure we'll hold. Yeah. I saw the skip, I'm just like, I ain't never gone.
Now was he just shooting at somebody?
No, one of his teammates. He has the LMG in front of him.
Yeah.
In front of us. He's just been laying down fire.
I did mention to you that like if I had got out to this would have been a perfect game for my 30 caliber.
Oh, absolutely.
Looked like the sun came out. I see a lot of sun out there. Right? Probably was.
We had clear skies for the longest time. Till like 6 p.m.
Now you had a lot of other squads like moving across you, right?
Yeah, like the
the
command post was sending people here, sending people there. We got pulled in a couple different directions over the first half of the game.
Now, your main mission, they told you, was to stay here on this missile.
Yeah, but until demolition gets back,
Yeah, okay.
so that we can cover them and go back, and they can go back, and then we'll wait for them to come back to us.
Do we have any guys down there, or are we all
Sure
over
sounds
here?
like there's fire on the one side back there.
Yeah, there's a past that little building bunker thing.
Yeah.
There's a town,
We got
couple
one,
more.
12 o'clock of me.
Maybe like what, maybe 50 feet more, maybe. I would say maybe 200. No, 200. I would say. And I think that's where a lot of fighting was happening. Was in that little town. We got there eventually.
Oh, and you did tell me a story about these two guys walking up on the right.
Oh yeah. Looks like it was a sniper squad, which for this one you needed a sniper and somebody with an AEG or a fully automatic weapon. Sniper and a spotter. These two people here, and the sniper lost the scope cam.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And you said he went back to try to fight it.
As far as I know, yeah, if I recall, because he just like started walking back to the fire.
12 o'clock!
Now, are you seeing movement?
Yeah, I'm seeing movement way ahead of me.
Now, that looked like the demo team was there getting the missile.
Yeah, they just showed up, and there you go with it.
Did they volunteer for that, or was it selected for them?
I think they volunteered for it. I honestly didn't know everyone was
Do
coming.
you know where the next one is?
I honestly didn't know. So see guys walking
You know
around
where
taking
the
stuff.
next
You guys
one
look
is?
familiar.
Objective?
Now, at this point, you've protected the missile. Are you going to be going somewhere else, or?
Yeah, in a couple minutes, Demolition 2 is going to call us saying another squad's going with them. So our plans kind of fell through.
Did they give you another mission to do?
Yeah, there's an objective, a flag that we have to raise. That's basically like ahead of us. Oh no, sorry, to the left of us.
Okay.
That we're gonna have to go and get, then protect.
Now, Chip's on the radio. Is he on the radio with command?
Yes. What we heard and from like command and from Chip is they were very impressed on our squad. How well we communicated with each other, how well we communicated with the command, and how we actually moved out together and actually got majority of the jobs done. Yep.
Somebody. Is that ahead of you,
That has to be
or
it.
to the right?
Right now that's to the left of me.
Okay. So it's somebody back where you were. Was it?
Ahead of us. No,
Okay.
ahead of us, yeah.
They're staying in the area.
So we had guys looking for more props going out. The one thing that just bugged me about this is there was
Are
no
we moving out,
indication
or
where the
what?
field has ended. There's no out of bounds marker at all. So we were trying to just guess where we were. Like the maps really didn't
Guys,
show
let's
us
move on and just keep an eye out.
what was the border.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to look around.
I'm going to be asking a ref on it.
We're just going
And I
to
mistakenly
fan out a
heard him
little
say
bit.
something
Let's try to
else.
do a
But
little searching.
Now, all the rest were in
Guys,
like
I
a certain color?
the guys that were actually worked for the event,
Oh, right, there's one.
yeah,
Right.
they wore red, and there's I guess there's some other ones out there. But the only ones I saw were the ones in red.
Is this who you asked?
How do we know where the edge of the map is? Stream? What color? Oh, it's just the one length?
It's like a stream, like.
Oh, stream. Okay.
I think it's not like streamers.
So I did the stream.
No, but you're saying
stream.
inside the stream for the yacht, even inside blue, so we would know.
Yeah.
That stream is correct. I mean, the water is normally a little blue tinted.
Yeah.
That guy's cool. He's cool. I like him.
Chip, that's the barrier, just so you know.
How far back was the stream from where you were at right there? Quite a ways?
Maybe like 50 feet.
Oh, that's all?
Yeah.
So you guys are just waiting for orders to go somewhere else,
We were
right?
waiting for the demolition team to come back.
Okay.
Because we were supposed to, walk them through without them getting hit. But then, all of a sudden, demolition says, "Hey, another squad's taking us." So we're like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And then they're like, "Is that a flag? Yeah, that's a flag. Let's go get it."
I like it.
Now, one of the things I heard you say that if someone took their mask off during the day,
I think we have to move out.
there was a problem. They'd really get into a lot of trouble.
Yeah, if you removed your eye
Looks like we
pro,
get up to that
well,
blue
especially your
barrier
eye
there.
pro more than
Blue
your mask,
pressure.
like your lower face. But if you remove your eye pro for anything, they catch you. You are done for the day. You are out. You have to leave the grounds, which is a great rule. I believe it is.
I don't know where the wolf pack is. Oh, up there.
Yeah, so like right now we're just regrouping, trying to figure out what's going on.
Now, was this a mission, the next thing that you go for the flag, you said, was this a mission they gave you or one that you just accepted and went to?
We decided to go to because we had nothing else to do. And, this was a points game.
Okay.
So we had to collect as many points as we can. So we're like, well, nobody got the flag yet, so why not we go get it?
Now, was this originally held by the TAD team?
No, it was still in limbo at the time.
Okay, because I
I
thought
thought we agreed.
you said
Oh,
that it
enemies
was
on there.
10.
There was
they
10
had-
around it.
Yeah.
There was 10 all around it, but the other squads were able to hold them back, so we decided to go up there and help them. By the time we got up there, a lot of them got pushed back. And one of our guys, Squilly, actually got the flag.
Awesome. So, guys, you guys are discussing what you want to do now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're talking about then Chip's going to call the command and let them know what's going on.
Now, they wouldn't actually tell you, if they had another mission for you, they probably would have told you not to go there. Or
Oh,
something,
absolutely,
right?
yeah,
Okay, gotcha.
absolutely. So right now, checking the map again because I'm hearing Demolition talk to Chip about where they're going to go.
You want to?
So
Call command, so he knows.
yeah, so I told Chip to tell command where we're going, just so they're aware, because you don't want like friendly fire to happen.
Well, you want to just start moving out, or?
Now, you regrouped with your whole team, the whole squad, all 12 guys, to go forward.
I see majority of them. They're still a little spaced out. Yeah, right now we're headed up to the flag. There's a girl taking pictures. And we're joking around, getting our pictures taken. She's in the red right there.
Okay.
So I got to this point. I'm like, oh, maybe she'll take a picture of me. And I look over. And I'm like, oh, she's looking at it. There's Zilla.
You got outflanked by
Yeah, you got in front of me. I'm like, what? So I tried moving up a little bit to get into the shot. I guess we'll see how those pictures look, huh?
She was taking a lot of pictures of the green in the morning, you said?
Yeah. After that, I really didn't see her, so she was probably all over tan. One of our guys on our team said she was in her way of somebody, so he like shot one on her butt. So then she moved, and our teammate got the person.
There's a down guy up there. I don't know if he could grab him and pull him back, just to help.
Sniper squad 12! Sniper squad 12!
So there's snipers up there?
Yeah. Like a lot of them were wearing like ghillie suits, but they were like the real tree stuff.
See, I got him.
A lot of them weren't too good at where they were, so you're able to spot them quite easily.
Now you're pulling fire here, right?
Yeah, there's a group ahead of us. My replica can't reach that far, but theirs can, so I was pointing them out to them, helping them out.
Woo! Watch your left. Watch shadow face, too.
This is not the best.
Yeah.
4 people entering left!
Watch left!
Yeah, the cover's not that great on those.
Yeah.
I doubt you're gonna get a straight bullet, straight
Now,
BB
for
through
paintball, yeah, that probably would be good, but
Yeah.
for like airsoft BBs,
that was pretty good though. Like we can get hit through it.
I got the
You'll go through the first one, then it'll bounce
playing
around
good here.
and just land. So
They're both dead. But I'll be honest, this is probably a pretty shitty barrier to be behind.
yes, it is.
I can hear the BBs hitting, that's all.
Yeah.
Heavy fire up front here.
Did those guys get taken out then?
Eventually, yes. I'm not sure about us, but I think we had like green like all in the woods
They're
there.
just sitting there.
Yeah, man.
I just don't.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There he is. He was straight ahead of me. Yeah, you got the tree in the way here.
Is my ass back out?
Did these guys get him, you think?
I think somebody else got him.
Okay.
Then I seen him walking away.
Hey, how did those guys get out of there?
Where?
Oh, no, they are. Never mind. They're dead guys. They're over there.
No, enemy team on flag, outside wood. Pushing hard left. Jim, running through that?
Are you still pulling fire? I don't hear nothing hitting the.
Push attention left.
Right now, no. Like I see that person, I'm trying to reach him, and I just can't reach him.